And welcome everybody here to a brand new episode of the Inside Heat here live from Bubba's 33. I'm Asa Costa, joined alongside the Hall of Fame coach Tony Grijalva, Eddie Morelos, and special guest manager Manny here from Bubba's 33. Gentlemen, welcome to this Tuesday edition of the Inside Heat. How's it going so far, Mr. Eddie?
Oh, it's going good. We're excited. You can see I had my jersey on. Manager Manny, as you called him. Manager Manny in the house, spitting some game over here. Was noticing my jersey. And when you told me that who our guest was this week, I had to represent Ace with our special guest coming on a bit.
Right there, Coach. How's everything going so far for you?
It's going well for a Tuesday. Usually we're here on Mondays, but, change the schedule on me a little bit, but, still here.
Again, Manny, it is Bubba's Tuesday. You guys got your pizza specials going on here. Tell folks a little bit about that one.
All right, so we're actually bumping right now. We do have our pizza special every Tuesday, all day. $11.99 for our 12-inch pizzas. Any pizza of your choice, the way it's listed on your menu. One of my personal favorites is the Albuquerque turkey. It has a little bit of, instead of a marinara pizza base, you got your ranch base on that with a little bit of green chilies, some bacon, turkey, really good classic pizza as well too. But I mean, You can choose from any one of our pizzas. We got a lot of them. We do have our all-day drink specials as well too. That's every day. So that goes included today as well too. We got $5 drinks for the Jack and Coke, Estrella Jalisco pint, our 10-ounce margaritas on the rocks or frozen, our Long Island iced tea as well too. So if you guys are looking for drinks or you're looking for food, we got all that on the menu.
I got my regular iced tea here in the Bubba's koozie. Check out the koozie there.
Yeah.
Again, Bubba's, we appreciate your guys' support.
Yes,
and
definitely.
shout out to Bubba's 33.
No, we appreciate the partnership as well too for you guys as well too.
Now, you guys got something special here that just went live. I believe we were talking about it yesterday. Is you guys are going to have the Major League Baseball games here with the what is it called? The MLB Extra Innings, correct?
Yes, sir. So you asked and we shall receive, right?
Hey.
So we've had a lot of guest feedback about having games, and we just last night we added the MLB Extra Innings. So we're really excited to be able to feature all the games all the way until I believe until the end of September or October. It lasts almost 6 months. So we should hopefully have baseball on almost every single day. So if you decide that you want to come watch your favorite team, come join us at Bubba's 33. We have all the games for you.
Your team is the Dodgers, right?
You know what? Funny thing is, I don't really have a favorite team anymore. I used to be a Yankee fan when I was younger.
Yeah.
I used to have a little Yankee hat. I don't know what happened to that, but I kind of pull for the Yankees still here and there, and somewhat Texas Rangers too, just because Texas.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Now, in addition, you got the Final Four that's going to be happening again this weekend here. What other basketball or sporting events you guys show on your TVs?
So we show mostly everything. I believe we even have a soccer game today with Mexico playing Belgium. USA is playing right now as well too. I'm not sure if that game's over or not.
FIFA qualifiers.
FIFA qualifiers. Yeah. So that's right now, right? We're excited about the World Cup when that comes around in about a month or two, right? So so that's something we're looking forward to. We got all kinds of sports on TV. We even got the occasional tennis running all day. We got golf, I think, as well today. But yeah, we're excited about it this weekend for the Final Four on college basketball.
The Masters is coming up. You show the Masters on a Sunday,
right.
Yeah, the Masters coming up too.
Invite the people over after their round of golf.
Yeah, and we got wall-to-wall TVs. So if you decide there's a TV right in front of you and you want a certain sporting event on that one, you let us know. We'll make it happen for you. Okay. So, but yeah, I'm really excited about the whole baseball thing. I've been noticing we do have a lot of Dodger fans, like you were mentioning earlier. We do have a lot of Dodger fans here in El Paso. They always turn out pretty well.
I'm not one.
So now
He's a Cubby. He's a Cubby.
Yeah,
fan.
Cubs,
well, I got all the Cubs game for you, man.
There we go.
Ready.
Hey, they're hard to find these days.
Yeah, they really are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, in addition to that, there's a lot of sports still going on. We're in the spring session. You guys got a cool promo. The post game, is it the post game specials on some food after 9 o'clock, correct?
Absolutely. So every night, it's the last 2 hours of every night. So during the week, Sunday through Thursday, 9 to 11, we have our 750 half-pound burgers, 750 six-piece boneless, and our 1250 16-inch pizzas, the way they're listed on the menu. So that Albuquerque turkey I was talking about, a deluxe, medium, whatever you want, we got those large pizzas ready to go. And we do have that stone bake oven I think I talked about last week that makes those pizzas really good and crispy for y'all. We do actually have another, I don't think I've mentioned this, we have our kind of like a March Madness thing going on right now where you can add a six-piece wing, boneless or traditional. The six-piece boneless is $5.33. and the traditional is $7.33 as well. So
good.
that's kind of like a little thing we got going on until April 6th, just to kind of help us out with the home March Madness going on right now.
Good.
That's a lot of food there that Eddie still is yet to eat.
Well, I'm looking at the menu because didn't I tell you the other day I was gonna save my appetite for this? So I wanted to ask Manager Manny, but I also want to know what Coach is gonna go for today because I know Coach been loving the Bubbas.
Yeah, the hamburgers, you can't mess with the hamburgers. Really. It doesn't matter. If you're really hungry, get the double.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can have the single. But yeah, they're really, really good.
Yeah. How about Manager Manny? What do you think I should go for? I saved my appetite just for this.
My personal favorite is the Struman burger, right?
Okay.
It comes with some sauteed mushrooms, garlic mayo. Really good. I even sprinkle in some grilled onions in there, maybe some bacon. Very juicy, greasy burger, but that's all I like my burger.
Hey, that's right.
Look at that. Look at that.
Best time.
I can't do the mushrooms. The mushrooms.
Oh, gosh.
Well,
He's probably a plain and dry
Send
burger
your
kind of
mushrooms my
guy.
way, man. I'll take them.
He's like the kids. I'll take a deluxe
ketchup.
burger, plain and dry.
No, can I get chicken tenders, please?
Yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, well, we got some really good tenders, all right? We've heard from a lot of people that we got some of the best tenders in town.
Good. Yeah,
Our
gotta
chicken is
try
really
those.
good. Really
Onion rings are bomb.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
The onion rings are delicious. The
Yeah.
onion rings are delicious. So again, that's today's Pizza Tuesday here all day long. And again, March Madness is coming up. And if you want to watch your baseball games, come on down here. Manny, again, we thank you for stepping in. I know your other colleagues are a little shy, but we're going to have to get them on the show. And
Well, they're shy.
a little bit.
A little bit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to get her out of her shell, huh, Coach?
Yes, sir.
So when we come back, we have another very special guest, Miss Angela Olivas from the El Paso Chihuahuas. You're watching the Inside Heat right here live on EP Sports Network. And welcome back here to Bubba's 33. I'm Asa Costa, joined alongside the Hall of Fame coach Tony Grijalva and Eddie Morelos. And we got a very, very special guest. I believe it's the first time we had you in person on the show.
It is.
Miss Angela Olivas, let me see if I get this right, Vice President of Marketing and Communications for the El Paso Chihuahuas and El Paso Locomotive. Is that
That's
correct?
correct.
There it is. Long title right there.
I know, isn't it? I think I have like the longest title in the office, actually.
Awesome. You can just move your mic a little bit closer to your mouth.
Closer.
There you go.
Closer. Yep.
Again, you've been busy all year long, but the time has come. Opening week is upon us, but before that, the El Paso Locomotive have a big week in store for them as well. If you want to go ahead and let everybody know what's going on.
Yeah. So we've opened up strong. We've opened up 3 wins and a draw. So we're rolling into the Lamar Hunt Cup at our Derby rivals, New Mexico United, tomorrow night. But we're unbeaten right now, and we are hoping that we stay that way. Coming into our home match on April 4th, which is this Saturday. It's Kids Day. We're excited. We're getting ready. We're actually giving away, and I brought it with me. You guys have to feel this.
Yeah.
Feel how nice this
wow.
blanket is.
Gosh.
It's an Aussie blanket.
Oh, that's.
Look at that.
Yep. It's nice and cozy. So we're
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
1,500 fans.
Nice, very nice.
Yes.
1,500 fans through the gates with paid admission will receive one of these. If you are a paid Bat Pack member, if you are on the executive membership, you will get it for free if you just go to the Bat Pack table. But we're gonna have so much fun because it is Easter Sunday, of course, or Easter weekend. So it's Holy Saturday. We're gonna have an Easter egg hunt. We'll have the Easter egg bunny. Because it's Kids Day, we'll have Daddy and Mommy Shark available for pictures as well.
All kinds of photo ops.
Come out and be loud. Support Locomotive. Let's hope that they come home with another W. If you haven't seen this team, they're extremely explosive. They're scoring a bunch. They're ranked high in USL Championship in scoring. They scored 9 goals in 4 matches.
Wow,
They've
impressive.
only allowed 4 goals, so the differential is really great. But this team is really, really fun to watch. They are fun. They are explosive. They are fast. And so we're excited. We're excited to have them. We have a new head coach. We have new players. We're loving it. We're loving it. Come out and be loud.
That's awesome.
Soccer is always very interesting here in this city, but like you said, they got that momentum, and especially they're scoring some goals, and those blankets look nice and cozy.
Oh,
They are. You
They really are.
I want to. Yes, it makes me want. It makes me want to come to the game.
Exactly.
It really does. Like
It is so. They
it's
really
got me
are.
convinced. Just the feel of it alone.
It looks nice and soft.
We know how to do giveaways right. That's
they
for
do.
sure.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
definitely.
they do. Yes, you do.
That's for sure.
Now, how difficult it is doing both marketings there for both clubs and 2 different professional sports there. I mean, it's got my head's spinning over here just doing this stuff, but for you on the professional level, it's just got to be mind-boggling.
I split my brain into 2 parts because, once there's the stadium, and then there's the ballpark, and there's our home opener, and then there's opening day, and then there's our match versus a game. And so I literally have to split my head into 2. I've been doing this both teams since 2018 before we announced, but since 2019. So I've been doing it for a long time. Not only that, with our events business too, Leg Up Entertainment, I've been helping. I do marketing for that company as well, and so it's not easy. It's sometimes difficult and overwhelming.
Yeah, I can
And
imagine.
so,
Yes. Wow.
But you know what? It's fun. It's what I love to do. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm a local El Pasoan, and so it feels good to be able to do this for my hometown teams.
I want to know, Anja, again, I've known you for a while now. This is year number 9, I believe, for me.
Wow.
Do go up in the press box, and I'll never forget the day you called me. I'll never forget. I still got a very good vision of it being on my couch, and you're like, "Hey, we can use some help." Anyways, thank you for that. Number 1, but everything you do on the field is so awesome over year after year, whether it's Chihuahuas or Locomotive, because I have got a Locomotive game. What are you most excited for as far as promotion goes? I know this is awesome. Okay, you start off with the blanket. That's a great giveaway. What is one of the promotions you're most excited for, in particular this year for the Locomotive to start with?
We are. There's just so many. Let me.
And that's a tough
It
question.
is.
It's a hard question.
It really is. One of the things we pride ourselves, we only have 17 matches to make an impression, right? And soccer fans are a little bit different than baseball fans, and that's part of my marketing brain where I have to divide the two, right? Because
Different
one of them
audiences.
is a fanatical about their sport, the other one is more leisure. You may not be a baseball fan, but you're going to enjoy going to a Chihuahuas game.
Sure.
Whereas soccer, you're going to go because you are a fan of soccer, and so you don't leave that seat until halftime, and then you come back and you don't leave that seat until the game's over,
True.
right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
For the match.
Oh, yeah.
So it's really hard to figure out. At first, it was hard for me to kind of figure that out. But at the end of the day, what we want to do is give people an experience.
Yeah.
Have them come to the ballpark and have them come to the stadium because they want the blanket, or they want a tumbler, or they want, a specialty jersey. Last year we did our Noche de Locos collection where it was the 2 jerseys.
Yes.
And we're going to do something similar. We knew that that's something our fans really enjoy because they're soccer and they want jerseys to be able to do that. So we do what we can to make the experience great for the fan, whether you're a soccer fan or a baseball fan. And at the end of the day, that's what we pride ourselves in, is we want every fan that comes through the gates to be able to have a great experience, whether it's for a giveaway, whether it's the team that performance on the field. For soccer, we don't really have control over that for baseball, but for soccer we do. And so that's always top of mind, is how do we make it more entertaining?
Oh, yeah.
Now,
One of the things that has always been popular, there at the ballpark is just the experience, as you mentioned. Not so much. You're right as far as soccer. A little bit more intense. Those fans a little bit more intense. But in baseball, sometimes the family goes for the experience. For the fireworks, for example, on the weekends, and different things like that. How do you keep? When do you run out of ideas?
We don't.
I was gonna say.
We don't. We come June, July is when we start planning for the next season. A lot of people think that we wait till the off season. We do not. Come June and July, we're a little less than midway, and we start thinking about what's coming up for 2020, for 2026, 2027. What can we do? What movies are coming out? What's premiering? What's the cool hot thing? Yeah. And then we sit ourselves in a boardroom and we just start throwing things at the wall and see what's great.
Right.
Things we haven't done, things we've seen. We do a lot of research on what other teams are doing, and we want to make sure that we are incorporating that into here. But not only that, but also bringing culture and our community into the ballpark. So it's not just about what other people are doing elsewhere. We also want to make sure we are doing right by El Paso and the borderland. And so that's one of the things that's very important to us. But we don't run out of ideas, and I hire people who will never do that either.
We're creative.
Right?
Very creative.
Exactly.
Very good.
That is good. So we'll take a quick break. We'll be back more with Miss Angela Olivas from the El Paso Chihuahuas. You're watching the Inside Heat live right here on EP Sports Network. And welcome back here to Bubba's 33. It is Pizza Tuesdays here at Bubba's. Come on down all the way till close for specials on pizza. We're here joined by VP of Marketing and Communications for the El Paso Chihuahuas, Angela Olivas. And Angela, going into things that you guys kind of had control, the past couple of years you guys were under the margaritas and the strawberry margaritas, but new year you guys were able to unveil a new team name for the Copa games there, the Matachines. How exciting was that to see that come into play?
It was very exciting. We had decided that we were going to retire margaritas midway through last season. Like I said, we do a lot of planning early. And so when we were approached, what should we do next? What other what teams haven't had a name? I knew right away what it was. I've been holding on to this for a long time. I'm a local El Pasoan. Sure. I watch parades. I go to kermeses. I've, went to a Catholic school growing up, and that's what you see. You see matachines, and so when I was like, I have it. I know what I want to do.
Wow.
And Brad, our president and general manager, was like, "What is that?" And I said, "Oh my goodness, let me explain it."
Wow.
And I went outside to the bullpen, which is where we all office, and I said, "Hey, who knows what matachines are?" And only the El Pasoans knew what it was. And he said, "Oh, that sounds very interesting." I'm like, "It's very local to the borderland and to northern and central Mexico." And not only that, it doesn't just incorporate our culture, but also Native Americans, perform dances very similar.
Exactly.
And I wanted to make sure that we weren't just localizing, our Latinx community, but also our Native American culture and heritage too. We called up Brandios, who has designed all of our logos, and they were like, "What is that?" Now, Brandios is located in San Diego on the border of Tijuana. I had no idea what a matachine was.
Wow.
And so
I'm blown away by this.
So I had to explain it, sent them pictures, and we went through about 100 iterations of what it needed to look like, the different colors. I wanted to incorporate something super bright, something that would really stand out on the field, and something that really is dear to me. I don't normally get very religious, but my grandmother has a very big God rest her soul, she passed away in December, but had a really big devotion to the Blessed Mother, and matachines, as you know, pay homage to Our Lady of Guadalupe, and so it's something that was always very dear to my heart. Watching them, and I have aunts and cousins who were folklorico dancers, never matachines, but I've always been enthralled by them and their devotion to the Blessed Mother. And I just thought, hey, we are a community that really embraces that and embraces matachines, and every church here has a group that will dance, and I just thought I wanted to be able to bring that home, and so that's what we did, and it's been received very, very well.
Well, I will definitely say that, pun intended, you knocked it out the park. And I truly believe that it's because of your passion that you have with inside you to not only honor everything here, but your family. You know what I mean? That's so awesome, Ange. And again, I've known you for so long. You've always been a great designer for all the years that I've known you. So again, wow, just wow. Look at it on the screen and just wow, everything you said, it's right there.
Our graphic designer Eileen Sedna had a lot to do with this as well. When Brandios and we were all exchanging email after email, and it was like, okay, no, Eileen, come fix this and show them what we really mean. And so Eileen really put her heart and soul into it too, because she is from El Paso and she was born and raised here too. So she understood exactly what I was going for. David Apodaca, who is our manager for retail, born and raised El Paso, and as soon as I said that, he said, "Oh my gosh, we have to do it." I said, "I know." And so the two people who were in the room who did not know what that was our promotions manager, who is from Alabama, and then our president and general manager, who's from Virginia, right?
That would be something.
And then, of course, Brandios, who's from San Diego. I was really shocked that they had no idea, being from San Diego and on the border of Tijuana, that they had no idea what matachines were. But now they're educated, and so they love it.
And I think it's a great idea, because you're right. I was born and raised in that Mexican culture as well. And I know exactly what matachines are and, what they mean and what they symbolize and things like that. More and more people now, just by bringing this up, will be able to learn and understand that part of the culture.
Exactly. So it's something I'm super proud of. We're going to have 6 matachines nights. The first one will be on Saturday, April 11th. We're going to give it a fiesta kind of feel. We're going to have papel picado all over and a kermés style games on the concourse. Matachines, of course, will be dancing. Folklorico, mariachis, and then it'll all culminate with a fireworks spectacular at the end of the game.
Sounds like fun.
Elote as well? Corn?
We do have elote, gorditas, enchiladas, churros, but we have a special menu specifically for our matachines.
He's still going to get the chicken fingers anyways. The chicken fingers there at the ballpark are bomb.
Are super good, I know.
Those are one of my go-tos.
All I know, the bobblehead looks really cool. We got to see that at the...
I forgot that. Yeah, well, you know why I did not bring it is because it's not a giveaway for this homestand. That's why.
That's right. Yeah, but you guys are giving it away for on the 14th, it looks
I believe,
like.
yes.
The 14th on that. So a lot of promotions there. As we get ready for the home opener, I know you guys are excited. It's a lot of hard work going into it. April 7th against the rivals, Albuquerque.
Oh, that's so fun. Opening day is always fun.
How chaotic is it for you? I know.
Sorry, for me it's fun.
For every year we go for opening day, she's there with the boxes because everybody's getting the opening day towels and the chaos and the line.
Do you know what time she gets there?
My day starts on opening day. My day starts at 2:30 in the morning. I get up, I get ready, and I'm at the ballpark by 4:15 to let morning news into the ballpark so that we can talk about opening day. So I'm there, and then I'm there till the very last person leaves that day. This year we have day baseball the following day. So
looking forward to that.
I will probably have like a 20 to 22 hour day, turn it around, and then come back and do day baseball the next day.
So you will take a nap at least.
I don't, the adrenaline, because if I take a nap, I'm out.
Oh, okay.
And really, you just start to run on adrenaline, and then it's just go time.
Okay.
And I don't. And Brad Taylor's always like, if you need to go home and take a nap. And I'm like, no. I'm like, hyped. It's opening day. It's one of my favorite days in the world. There's nothing like baseball opening day and America's pastime.
Correct.
And it's just there's nothing like it. And if you've never been to an opening day, whether it's here or anywhere else, I highly recommend it because there is nothing like an opening day.
And it's just the same to me at for the El Paso Chihuahuas opening days as a MLB opening day. I'll tell you that right now.
Yep.
Again, I've been to so many of them, and like I said, I get the chills just talking about it right now, Coach.
Yep. No, it certainly is. Opening day for me for a long time since I was young. It's a special holiday. Opening day.
There you go, Coach.
We used to have coworkers that would take the vacation day off just to watch. He was a big Braves fan, and he's like, "Nope, got the day off. Like, I already got it on the year."
There are a lot of people that do, especially day baseball. So like the Padres open during the day, and a lot of people will take the day off just to go watch an opening day. I was lucky enough 2 years ago to go see the Rangers opening day, and that was really, really cool in their new Globe Life Field, which was really, really cool. And I always recommend it to anybody if you have a chance to go to Major League Baseball opening day. It's really, really cool. But we have an opening day too, so we do the full World Series lineups. We have fireworks for national anthem, home runs, and when we win. Then our rally towels. So we have our opening day rally towel, which is tradition.
Yes.
So it is tradition. We always do. And then, of course, our magnet schedule presented by Southwest University on exit. So this will be.
I like that.
Very handy.
That's a nice design there.
Very handy.
Yep. So, I mean, it's the pageantry of opening day, right?
Yeah.
You love to see people just rally towel this.
Yeah, I love it.
And so we're excited. And then we go into day baseball on Wednesday, April the 8th. Gates open at 11. First pitch is at 12:05. If you have not been to a day baseball midweek, you are missing out.
Yes.
And if you decide to go, well, just make sure you have a lot of Gatorade for the morning after. And then we go into Thursday, which is Autism Awareness, presented by Gozo's Ice Cream. So the music will be a little lower, the PA will be a little
Right.
lower. We want to be able to accommodate everybody
Sure.
and make it an inclusive environment for people who don't normally go to events like this. So we're really excited to be doing that. This is the second year we've ever done it. We're excited. And then we go into Bootmakers Night on Friday, presented by
There you
Luke
go.
Casey, Bootmaker, with our Southern Rocker hat giveaway for 1,500 fans through the gates with paid admission while
Nice.
supplies last.
Again, you
Limit
guys
one per
know how to do
person.
giveaways.
We do. This is so cool. I didn't know what this was until I got it in my hands.
Yeah.
And what I love about this is you can just mold
Form it
this.
the way
Right.
you want.
So yeah, like you can just do something like this,
Cowboy,
or
yeah.
you could do like
yeah,
working in the
yes.
garden, or you want to be hip or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So this, I thought this
Nice.
was really cool.
Yeah.
That one's perfect, especially when we're shooting, because we can't use the caps because the bill keeps hitting.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
cap
There you
right there.
go. There you go. And then, of course, Saturday, April 11th is our first Matachinas night and fireworks spectacular. And then it all culminates on Sunday, April 12th. It's a 12:05 first pitch. It is Girl Scouts Day, but even better, we are going to be celebrating Chico's birthday. So we're going to be singing happy birthday to Chico. Because of that, we are doing our first Bark at the Park, presented by GECU.
Yes.
Bark at the Park, of course. Please bring your vaccines. You are not allowed into the ballpark without vaccines for your furry friend. And then we're also doing T-shirt birthday giveaways for kids 12 and under. It's also Kids Run the Bases, presented by by the Hospitals of Providence. And so we are stacked.
much.
First
So
homestand,
much.
we are stacked. So I just encourage everybody to come out. We have great promotions this
Yep.
year.
Copy.
If you haven't checked out our promotions on epchihuahuas.com, you guys are missing out.
Yep.
This is the first year we're going to do a WWE night. We have an announcement that's coming
Whoa.
with regards to a giveaway on that night. And that's going to be a big deal for El Paso.
Sounds interesting.
Jason
Back-
Craig's excited.
Backyard baseball. We're actually doing a backyard baseball night for all those video gamers with Pablo.
I think that's name Sanchez, no?
Yeah, Pablo Sanchez bobblehead
Yeah,
giveaway, specialty jersey auction.
Wow.
Shooter McGavin, who we were supposed to have last year, with the release of Happy Gilmore, he had to reschedule, so he's coming back June 4th. We'll have, we have the typical Harry Potter night.
Yep.
We have a
Star
Star Wars
Wars,
night.
yep.
We are just stacked. We're doing a football jersey for the first time. We have the reversible jersey, that second homestand, with the Sun Kings and the tan.
Whoa.
So we have a
Interesting.
lot of stuff
Wow.
going on.
4th of July this year.
We
in
do.
Southwest University
That's right.
Ballpark.
That's
Yep.
right.
4th of July.
We're playing on July 3rd and 4th, extended fireworks show to celebrate America's 250th birthday.
Right.
So we are excited for that.
Wow.
We're stacked.
Oh, yeah.
Jam-packed. You can see some of the promotion items on the screen there. Of course, the Star Wars jerseys, and of course the reversible jersey, and that camouflage jersey as well.
That's
and
right.
And then Chico's birthday T-shirt's pretty cool there with the ears on that. How exciting is it to see everybody's face, like when they're getting those giveaways, and especially the kids, like, oh, okay, and then they see Chico coming around. Like, how does that make you feel as a fan?
It's amazing. There's nothing like it, and it's funny. I tell people it's not just kids who like Chico. And I have actually seen adults push kids out of the way to
Sorry.
get their picture with Chico. And
My
I sit
turn.
there and I'm like, you're an adult. There was a little kid here. Now the kid's crying because you pushed the kid out of the way. I have actually seen that happen, and it's crazy, but there's just something loving about Chico, right? And he's, I tell people it's an oxymoron because, Chico means small, but he's a
he's so big.
7-foot Chihuahua, which is, I think, hilarious.
I gotta have over 100 photos with Chico.
There you go.
Easy.
So does everybody, right? And it's just such a joy to see people come in through the gates and really have a smile on their face and know that they're in downtown El Paso.
Right.
One of the things we always hear is that every time we walk through, it just doesn't feel like we're in El Paso, and that brings
true.
that just brings me so much joy being from here and being a part of something that brings that much joy to my family, my friends, and then my community as well.
Yeah, a little tip, though, I want to give for those who have never been and want to get a picture with Chico. Get there at least 30 minutes before the game. He comes out in front of a section right before it starts. And there's one section you could get, and the line's not always very long, but sometimes it does get extremely long, because I've been there for both. But he always comes out, and he's always there to take the photos, and always fun and friendly. So that's my suggestion.
And then second tip, have your camera ready, because if he's walking down the hall, you have the camera ready, and you walk with them. Don't make him stop, and then get it there.
He'll take it with you.
We learned that with
exactly
with all the celebrity athletes. Like, don't get them to stop. Have your phone ready. They'll take the picture and smile, but just have it ready. Don't go, hey, can you stop? Nope.
Gotta go. He's got places to be too. He really does.
They have a strict schedule. Angela, again, last things here. When you started your career here in sports, did you ever think you'll get to this place where you're getting to run this cool operation in AAA baseball and getting to see your ideas come to fruition?
No, I've never been asked that question.
Wow. Are you serious?
Yeah. That's a great question.
That is.
That is a great question. I did not. I will be honest with you. I had my daughter very, very young, 19, and I always thought that once she was 18 and out in college that I would peace out El Paso and leave.
Wow.
And I ended up working for UTEP Athletics for quite a long time. And I actually worked at Dudley Field all through high school and part of my college career too.
Your dad was the official scorer
That's
there
right.
for many years.
And then he gave it to me.
Yep,
so I
that's
was
right.
there for several years as the official scorer. And I ended up loving, I just fell in love with sports. I'm born and raised in sports. It's just something that I do. And I always thought that I would move on to another university. I would move on to another city. And this came calling. I love baseball. I grew up at Dudley Field. I grew up at Cohen. I grew up going to Arizona Diamondback games. And it was just, as soon as it came knocking, I knew I had to be a part of it. And here I am, 13, almost 14 years later, and I just love what I do. It just really makes me happy. Everyone always looks at me and they're like, "You look so stressed," and oh my goodness, and I'm like, "I know, it's great. It's so good. It's amazing to be a part of something that's bigger than me, especially in my city." And I never thought I would be here and have this opportunity. But I'm grateful for it every single day, and I have great leadership that puts their trust in me to be able to do.
That's great.
And to run a staff that helps bring all of these promotions to life, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not just about me, it's also my staff, and my staff is really, really good on both sides. I have two completely different staffs, one for Locomotive and one for Chihuahuas, and they are both just tremendous to work with, and they're idea builders and bringers, and it's a pleasure to work with every single one of them, and they're the ones who help me come up with this, and who bring it to fruition and execute it the way we want to make people happy. And that's amazing.
I got one more question, Ace. You're running around. Everybody knows that. You just said it. You look stressed. But I do know you do take breathers. And one of your breathers is, you talked about your dad handing off the official scoring, is with your dad during games because he's a season ticket holder.
That's right, I do. I go sit there.
And so what is that like, and how appreciative are you for those moments like that?
I've never been asked that either.
Wow, look at the EP Sports Network. Look at the EP Sports Network over here.
It's really cool. I will tell you, it's nice to go in the middle of a game, especially like on a Tuesday, Wednesday, when we don't have a lot of promotions going on, to be able to sit there and talk shop, right? Because he's the one who taught me baseball. He taught me how to keep a scorebook. Not many people these days know how to keep a scorebook.
Sure, true.
Yeah.
Like if I were to hand a scorebook and a pencil to a baseball player in the dugout, would they be able to keep score?
Right.
That's the question.
Yeah,
well,
right.
I learned how. That was the first way he taught me, and then I moved on to the computer. But he taught me how to do this by hand, and he was just very stringent about it. Like, no, that's not how you do it, right?
Of course.
You're missing the RBI, dot. Okay.
Exactly.
But it's cool to be able to go and sit there and we talk about, that was a great play at short, or hey, did you realize this guy's hitting a no-hitter, or or hey, did this guy just get called up, and And he'll ask me questions about our players because
Yeah.
he's not as familiar with the Padres organization as he is with the Yankees
Yeah,
organization, right? Or Boston.
Everybody knows, yeah.
He's very familiar with Boston. He hates Boston with the most intense passion.
Yes.
But he knows Boston because they're,
The
anti-Yankees.
rivals, yeah.
Exactly. So he'll ask me questions about, hey, did this guy pitch? How long has he been with the organization? And it's great to be able to sit there and really talk shop with him about baseball. And he's not a soccer fan. He does not he's been to one soccer match, I think. And since our inception in 7 years, but that's okay. That's okay. He goes to baseball. He's supportive.
Your dad sounds a lot like me, and we're probably around the same age. But to me, I always bring up the fact that because I am that old. I went to go see games at Dudley Field, and loved it there. And then moving to Cohen and go over there, and there's a special feeling about doing that. But there's nothing that compares to the ballpark now. And going in there and just sitting there watching a ball game, for any type of a fan, especially a baseball fan. I mean, it's hard to describe, but it's something special.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It really is, and we take pride in that facility too. We make sure that we keep it as if it was opening day 2024, 2014 all over again. So we take pride in taking care of our home, and that's why it's always going to look pristine in the way we do. We have a great facilities team that does that. And a great grounds team that also works on the field, and we make sure that we are a top-notch facility and venue because we don't just host soccer and baseball, but we also do high school baseball games. We've done concerts. We do boxing, MMA, and so we want to make sure that we do right by El Paso, and everybody that walks through the gates feels like either they're at home or they're out of this world, right? And so we have a great facilities team, and we want to always make sure that it looks like it's 2014 all over again.
It's a great job of what you and the whole staff are doing. As you see, Coach, if you can hand her the bat, we get everybody to sign this nice bat here from over 5 bats here. So you're joining the ranks of Omar Quintanilla and Albert Montes and Ivan Melendez on there. So make your signature on there. Right there, that's Angela Olivas from the El Paso Chihuahuas, VP of Marketing and Communications. Home opener is set for April 7th. And then, of course, the day game is going to be Wednesday as well.
Very next day, and we're paper book users as well, Coach. You and I, we don't that technology stuff.
Again,
I'm a paper.
That's how we
are.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's like a lot of people. I made the shirt right there for Coach, and then for those that don't know baseball, hey, what does that mean? You're
double play.
They're like,
short
what?
second first, double play.
I tell people I'm from Socorro, so that's how we add and subtract out there. But yes, on that.
I always tell people, especially my kids, my staff, I said, swing like it's a 3-1 count, and they're like, what does that mean? I'm like, swing like it's a 3-1 count. It's a free pitch. It's a free pitch.
And
swing away,
Go for that bomba. Go for that bomba.
There you go.
That, and when you have 2 strikes, you better protect that plate. You better
protect the plate. But I always tell them, hey, bring the ideas. Swing like it's a 3-1 pitch.
Yeah.
You get a free one. We like to think outside the box. We're very innovative. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, at least we know we tried it, and we can say, hey, we tried it, and it didn't work, or hey, we tried it, it worked. Now everybody wants to do it. And we're successful.
One thing we didn't bring up though is the fun you guys have on the jumbotron with the fans.
Oh, I know, we love it. It's fun.
So fun.
Now, are you guys gonna try to do that? What is it? The kiss cam, like the Coldplay, and catch anybody?
If you were there for August and September games last year, we actually did some Chico cams where Chico was behind some people and we were making fun of it.
It was funny.
It was great, but we're ready to have some fun again, and that's what's great.
Yep.
And then one last plug: tell everybody where they can find more information on the Chihuahuas and the Locomotives, and where they can get tickets.
Absolutely. So Locomotive, as a reminder, we return home after a 4-game road trip that included Lamar Hunt, U.S. Open Cup, and then also regular season. They return home this Saturday, April 4th. Gates open at 6. Aussie Blanket giveaway, Kids Day. Kickoff is at 7. You can get your tickets now at eplocomotivefc.com. You can also check out all the promotions that are coming. Then we have our opening day for Chihuahuas on Tuesday, April the 7th. Gates will open at 5:30 p.m. First pitch is at 6:35 against Albuquerque Isotopes. As a reminder, you get a rally towel for 1,500 fans through the gates with paid admission while supplies last. And then upon exit, it's a magnet schedule presented by Southwest University. You can get your tickets now and check out all of our promotions at epchihuahuas.com.
That's a mouthful right there. But,
You can tell I've said it very, very many times.
Many times on that. Angela, thank you for joining us
Thank you
again
for having me.
in person here. We come back, we'll talk Tejanos and Tejanas softball and baseball. You're watching the Inside Heat live right here on EP Sports Network. And welcome back here to Bubba's 33 for another episode of the Inside Heat. I'm Mesa Costa, joined alongside Hall of Fame coach Tony Grijalva and Eddie Morelos. Gentlemen, we had a great guest there, Miss Angela Olivas, talking to.
That was great.
Yeah, it was. It was
a lot
awesome.
of information.
Yep.
And makes it exciting. I'm excited.
Much more exciting for next week. Yes.
A lot here. So let's get into EPCC softball here. The Tejanas were on the road, suffered another loss here to Frank Phillips here, Coach. Tough outing for the Tejanas.
Yeah, it was their first conference series. They went 0-4. So, again, still struggling a little bit, but I think maybe this might be the week that they try and turn things around. They are playing a 4-game series against Howard College. Howard College comes in 5-29 for the season. So at least number-wise, it looks like a little bit more even matchup.
Yeah. Well, they put some runs up this time at least, Coach. And again, two of the games they kept very close. 9-8, 10-9.
Yep.
So that gives you some hope again, right? Right now that Tejana is struggling, 3-25 on the year under first-year head coach Aubrey Avila. And again, right, it's a changing of the guard, and Coach Avila and her staff need to really just grind through this one, and then I guess get through it, and hopefully find some good recruits. As again, 2-year school, they'll have to find some new people again.
Exactly. And just looking at real quick at some of the outstanding performers so far, these are seasons. Stats so far. Gabriela Martinez, she's batting .375, 31 hits and 20 runs batted in. Ariela Alvarado, who by the way also pitches, is batting .345, and Alejandra Salazar, the catcher, is batting .329. So there is some hope there as far as raising of the average, and of course when you raise the average and you become more productive, the wins will come.
Yeah, the wins will come again. Just got to keep grinding through it, Coach.
Yep.
As we move into the Tejanos, were at home, and they faced off against Frank Phillips as well. Coach, you and I had that call there. Eddie was busy with his teaching duties, but it was a split series for the Tejanos. They're close action all 4 games.
Well, when we first started the first game of the series, just looking at the stats, I could tell that it was going to be an even series.
Yeah.
Just by looking at the pitching stats and the batting stats and things like that, and that's exactly what happened. They split 2-2. First game was a tough one, 3-1. Carlos Rodriguez, after 4 strikeouts. He gave up those 3 runs, and that was enough. The bats for the Tejanos never really came to play in that first game.
And then that one, Coach, remember we went into the 6th inning with the 1-1 score. And when's the last time you seen that in one of the Tejanos games?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pitching duel. You don't see, we were talking about, you don't see pitching duels there in the Isinger Field.
No, you don't.
Everything is more offensive oriented. And then, speaking about offensive oriented, you get to the second game, the Tejanos put it out 11-10 on a how would you call it? A home run in the last inning.
A walk-off.
The walk-off home run.
I was trying to get that word down. Brandon Gomez, who also pitches, by the way.
Yes, he
does.
pitched
the very next game, in fact. And, hit a walk-off in the bottom of the 10th inning to get that win, and then started the game 3 the next day. And he was the winner of that. He's 5-1, and they won 14-3.
Yep.
And then in the last game, again, the bats came alive for Frank Phillips, and they got a hold of that last game.
Tejanos had some chances, though, Coach, in the last game. As like I said, I was a little bit busy with my other job, and but I did have it on. I did have the games on. I was following along because I was interested in this series. Like you said, very evenly matched, right? And I thought, to me, this series meant a lot for the Tejanos, right?
It did.
It's a good thing. I'm really happy that they split. It showed me personally, as someone who's been covering the Tejanos all season, that they can still hang with the big dogs.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
So they still have a really good chance. To me, they said they have a really good chance to do something big this season.
They do, and they've got a couple of important series coming up in the next few weeks, and I think that's going to be able to tell a little bit more, in which direction they're going to push towards. But just looking at the outstanding performers, one of the things that we had talked about during the ball game, Nicolea, a freshman from Coronado High School, comes in with a 23-game hitting streak. Yep. And gets a couple of hits in a couple of games, extends it, and all of a sudden, on a game that the Tejanos won, he failed to get a hit.
Yeah.
And on that one, his last at bat, right there, he gets hit. Hit by a pitch.
Yeah.
He's like, no, can I still swing? Nope, take your base.
That was tough. And again, I talked about Brandon Gomez. He did a good job. He had that walk-off. He had 4 hits altogether. 2 of them were home runs and 4 runs batted in. So, the bats are still there. Is that sometimes they get quiet for a while.
That's baseball, Coach.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's baseball. And
Yep.
again, shout out to Nicolea. Like you already said, he ended his hitting streak at 23 games. But to do that day after day get a hit is a challenge, and that's baseball. It can be streaky at times.
Yeah, he's in the record books, tied for second with 23.
Right.
Hey, congratulations to him.
29 was the record.
Yep.
Congratulations to
And
Nicolea.
then the next game that he played started off with a base hit. So.
There you go. That's baseball again. There you go.
So the Tejanos will be away at Clarendon College here. All these games matter that much more because they want to make it to the postseason as well. Going into UTEP softball, Eddie, the Miners, impressive getting the series win over Kennesaw State, winning game 1 7-5.
UTEP Miners, they really did. I was following along on the Twitter feeds and stuff like that, and like you said, it was a nice win. They got a nice couple wins there. I believe they're at. Unfortunately, they're only at 11-20 overall, and they're 3-9 in the conference. Again, little struggling still. They need to find some consistency, to make sure to pick up more wins. To me, Conference USA is pretty competitive on the softball side of things, and again. Shout out to the UTEP Miners for picking up some wins, a couple of wins, 7-5, 5-1, and then they almost had that last one. I was watching that last one. I had it on the ESPN Plus as well, and they almost had it. They came from behind, and they fell by 1 run there as well.
So they'll be at home against Delaware. Games on Thursday at 6 p.m., Friday at 4 p.m., and they'll finish off Saturday morning at 11 a.m. I believe they're going to have some Easter egg hunts and all that as well. They're at the Helen of Troy Softball Complex, and then I know we're entering the month of April, so in the middle of the month, the Texas Tech Red Raiders will be coming into town there. I believe tickets are already sold out for that contest.
Desiree Spearman's having a spectacular season, Coach.
Yep, I saw that last home run she hit the other day, and I mean, that's that's what you call a hitter. She can hit the ball,
and she makes it look easy. She's like it's become so natural to her. It just looks so easy for her. And again, we were able to interview her before she moved on over to Texas Tech, and she really gave us her time there. And shout out to Desiree Spearman.
It is. So excited to see them come into town. When we come back from the break, we'll talk high school baseball and softball. You're watching the Inside Heat live right here on EP Sports Network. And welcome back here to the Inside Heat. We are live at Bubba's 33 here off of Gateway West. Come on down. It's Pizza Tuesdays. And check out some of the games. MLB Extra Innings are on the TV, so come watch your favorite baseball team. Gentlemen, as we move into high school baseball, things are kicking up here. District play is in full force. We start with District 16A, which is going to be a battle for those top 4 spots there. Eastlake currently in the lead on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, that's one of the things that, when you get into this part of the season, it's all about district ball games. There's a little bit less than a month left in the season.